Thank you, Mr. Newman. And I feel comfortable saying I've been to a lot of Senate hearings, although I am a first-termer, so that limits how sweeping this statement might sound. But I don't think I can remember being on a panel where I have any one of you I could spend an entire day with and want to hear, A, how you grew up, how you ever got to this position in your life, and you all are representing essential, important, key factors as we make this incredible transition. So I already am recognizing that we're not going to have enough time, so I'm going to just warn the witnesses that they will be badgered at some time in the future for additional questions, I am sure. Let me start around Workday. Obviously, creating many of the AI tools that across America that America is using. Mr. Lannon, in your testimony, you noted that Workday really strives and makes every effort to develop products that are going to enrich and not automate human decisions. So in your view, how should employers work with employees as they think about different types of automated decision making? Well, let's start with that.
Thank you, Senator. It starts with that point of view that, as we say, puts a person at the center of the experience. And so when we think about developing an experience, we think first about the employee and how they're using AI. And we have several principles I want to kind of unpack in terms of like how we apply that principle in our product experience. When you're using a product of AI in an area where you are applying judgment for something that's important, bringing someone on board into your organization, promoting them, it needs to be very clear to the user that they're engaging with AI. And that is very critical. Secondly, they need to know how they're passing data into the AI to make a decision. What's the basis for the information that's coming back from that AI system that they're evaluating and looking at? And we've learned from talking to employees and sort of looking at how they use our products that if they have those two things in place, they have a better sense of what's happening and they can then apply their judgment to any resulting decisions or content that's being created for them to apply that into their work environment. And that's what gives them the confidence in using the AI systems. It's also what gives the employers the confidence in using the AI systems. So from the perspective of the employers, they want to know what types of AI is powering the systems. They want to know that we've evaluated those risks. They want to know that we've really continued to invest in understanding when AI is used. And we treat AI as something that customers can opt into, not opt out of. Now, it is the case that over 80% of our customers at Workday have opted into using our AI solutions, but that's a conscious choice, and we have to provide them a lot of information to substantiate that work.
Great. Thank you.
Dear friends, this is a major update for retirees. The Internal Revenue Service has just announced a few new changes that will go into law next year. And these changes will benefit millions of Americans and will also assist individuals in preparing for retirement. Many will be able to save more money and receive a tax break. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to learn more about this. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Also, do make sure that you do stay tuned because I'll be announcing the winners of yesterday's giveaway. This week, the Internal Revenue Service delivered good news for retirement savers, announcing that the limit on contributions to 401k and other popular accounts will be higher in 2024. The IRS, citing the rising cost of living, boosted the annual individual contribution limits for 401k and the government's thrift savings plan by $500 to $23,000. People who are 50 or older can contribute another $7,500 to those plans in 2024, as part of the catch-up contribution program, which will have a limit of $30,500. These plans are created for employees to stash tax-deferred dollars in retirement accounts, also lowering their overall taxable income in the process. IRA contributors will also be able to invest up to $7,000 in 2024. That is up from $6,500, with a catch-up contribution limit for those age 50 or older set at $8,000. Raising contribution limits allows savers to put aside more money to meet retirement goals, something that is helpful for those who are trying to catch up later in their careers. So along with contribution amounts, the Internal Revenue Service is also raising phase-out income thresholds for IRA holders. For single taxpayers covered by a workplace retirement plan, the phase-out range is increased to between $77,000 and $87,000. That is up from between $73,000 and $83,000. For married couples filing joint returns, if the spouse making the IRA contribution is covered by a workplace retirement plan, the phase-out range is increased to between $123,000 and $143,000. That is up from between $116,000 and $136,000. The Internal Revenue Service received 429 applications requesting over $170 million in funding. The program, which was established in 1978, provides free tax counseling and federal return preparation to individuals who are at least 60 years old. Volunteers receive training and technical assistance to provide assistance at community locations across the nation. So despite countless recession calls from economists, analysts, and other experts this year and last year, the U.S. economy as a whole has shown remarkable resiliency. The housing market, on the other hand, is a different story. Mortgage rates hovering around 8%, coupled with home prices that rose substantially during the crisis, have deteriorated housing affordability in the United States and frozen activity in some cases. The longer mortgage rates remain elevated, the higher borrowing costs become, and that could tip the housing market into a recession, and this is according to Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo economists recently stated, after generally improving in the first half of 2023, the residential sector now appears to be contracting. For the first time in more than 2 decades, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate reached 8% in early October. And although rates may decline as the Federal Reserve eases up on its fight against inflation, financing costs will likely remain elevated compared to crisis lows for the foreseeable future. Although Wells Fargo did not cite the last housing downturn specifically, economists noted the similarities between the current housing climate and the 1980s. They echoed recent research from Bank of America and First American, as Fortune had reported. For its part, Bank of America warned of turbulence coming that will resemble the 1980s, marked by high mortgage rates. Rising borrowing costs are set to further erode affordability, citing a calculation by the National Association of Realtors showing the average principal and interest payment for borrowers using a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage was up 26% in August compared to a year prior. But it's not just elevated borrowing costs that have lessened affordability. It is also that home prices have risen over 40% since the onset of the crisis, including each month so far this year. And then there's tight supply, which, as the Wells Fargo economist noted, is partly due to homeowners holding on to their homes in fear of losing their low mortgage rates in an already underbuilt market. Next year, the bank forecasts the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate will be 6.39%, and in 2025, it will sink lower to 5.7%. Well, my beautiful and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, every Friday I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos, friends, that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. The winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Janie King and Gwendolyn Lee. Congratulations to both of you. My dear friends, to claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or, dear friends, you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.